What's up guys, C10KID back again with another video, and today this video is going to be about me getting my tune on my truck. I'm wearing this because I'm on my way to work right now. I'm going to take a little detour so I can do this for you guys. So to get this video started, as soon as I bought the truck, I thought the transmission was completely done, but I was fine with it because I had a certain budget to where I could afford another 4L60 for the truck. But I didn't want to go out and buy a transmission and find out it was something else. So I asked my buddy Johnny from Johnny's Garage if he recommended a guy that could tune my truck, and he recommended Frank from STD Tuning. So I gave him a call, I took it straight to him. Within 3 hours, we had the truck completely tuned and running perfectly fine. The truck didn't have an OBD2 port. It turns out it just was a flash computer, so it wasn't running completely right. So he got it tuned for me. Why are you honking, bro? Come on now. So we got it tuned, and he put a nice aggressive tune on it, but it's pretty good on gas. I have a little thing that I plug into my OBD2 port, and it measures my temperature and my gas use and everything like that. And I get about 14 to 18 miles per gallon depending on how I drive. I've gotten as low as 13.5 miles per gallon and as high as 18.7, I think it was, miles per gallon. I love the tune. I can't knock it at all. So here's some clips of before, when I thought the transmission was messed up because it was bouncing off the rev limiter, and then, oh, come on now.
What's that on that beat? Oh,
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah,
That's hilarious. But as I was saying, so I got the truck tuned, and after I got the truck tuned, just drove as much as I could to see if the tune was proper, and it was shifting fine, and it hasn't messed up ever since I got it tuned. Here's some before and after clips. I'm going to put some of before I got the tune when it was bouncing off the rev limiter, and I'm going to put some after when it was running fine. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. I'm actually going to see you guys in the next clip. It's still my own video. I'm going to show you guys how it shifts and stuff. You just gotta listen. Oh, here you go. See? It like doesn't want to shift right. See? It just hits the limiter. Hits the limiter and calls it a day. Alright guys, so we just got to Frank's place, and we're gonna check everything out. He's pulling his truck out, and this is his truck. So hopefully I can go home and have a faster truck. So that right there is a motor that he's thinking about putting together and selling as a kit. It's a LS with a single turbo setup, and he wants to start selling the single turbo setup to just kind of produce them and sell them to people as a kit. So definitely something I'd be down to do on this truck, just a single turbo, because that truck's got twin turbos, and he said he wants to put a single turbo on it because single turbos are a lot simpler and easier to deal with, and sometimes make even more power. Oh, well, that could be one of the rattles I hear. So right now, all he's doing is we unhooked the computer from the mount and everything, and he's looking online for the diagram to find exactly where to plug in the wire for the OBD2 port. And then once we do that, wire it all in here, and then he can plug in his laptop and get this thing going fast. Frank finished wiring up the OBD2 port, and it's wired to the computer now. He ran it through a little grommet right here, and he's inside getting it all complete. He's gonna mount it up in there. Then once we finish that, we're gonna get in the truck, go for a rip, and see how it goes.
We are going to drive Eddie's truck, and we're gonna check satellite speed against the actual vehicle speed and see if it matches. If it doesn't match, then we're gonna try to figure out, we're gonna input different gear ratios until we get a close match on speed, satellite speed to the actual speed. So that's what's going on. That is HP Tuner's scanner. Here we go. All right. establish like 30-40 miles per hour.
Okay.
I need you to see what we're getting through satellite and then look at the speed. That was a pretty soft shift. We'll be able to bring up line pressure and make it feel more a positive shift, more like a shift kit.
Okay.
And all done through tuning. That little flare was kind of weird.
Yeah. So it says 7 miles an hour.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Probably the scanner stopped. We're gonna restart it. So that's 35 and 35. That's actually pretty damn close. You're always, even on a factory vehicle, factory wheels, factory rear end, you're gonna have a little discrepancy of 2-3 miles per hour.
Okay.
For it to be, right now it's 39, 40, it's like within 1 mile, 2 at times.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty dead nuts.
Okay.
So now we need to show or get it to the RPM and the load that it's acting weird, and just tell me what do I do? Like
Just step on it.
stepping on it.
Not right off the gate because it'll spin, but you know, just get it going. It's like 10, and then step on it, and then you'll see it just bounces off the limiter.
You know what? The first and second shift feels pretty soggy. Change the setup. That felt like first gear and then third, like a skipped second. We're gonna bring in gear, the actual gear that you're on right here. We're gonna bring in gear ratio right here. That way we know what the computer's commanding the tranny to be at. So right now it's in third gear. That's kind of normal. All right, back to first. So now we're gonna keep an eye on what
Gear it's in.
What gear is in, and see if it makes sense to what we want it to be or what it should be in.
Second.
That was a flare into third gear.
But it went to fourth gear.
Well, when I let off.
Oh, okay, okay.
But if I would have stayed on it, it should have kept third longer.
Okay.
And then we can review our run right there. Request a shift to second, which is cool. I mean, I was in full throttle, but when it went into third, it felt weird. Like the RPM rose and the vehicle wasn't moving. All right, we're good. So after lowering shift speed and removing torque management and also increasing line pressure, we're gonna see how it shifts.
Doesn't bounce anymore.
No, but right at the end it felt weird, like we need to review the info, but it actually followed command, which was good.
All right, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Nothing too crazy, but it was just letting you guys know how he tunes it and what he really does. He uses HP tuners, as you guys saw. So I just want to give a big shout out to Frank because he did a great job on the tune, and I really appreciate it. So if you guys have any tune needs, he does a little bit of motor work. So if you guys have any questions or anything, you can drop in my comments below, or you can go straight to his Instagram, which will be in the description below the video. And that's pretty much it, guys. I want to do a Q&A for next week's video, so if you can please drop down some comments on this video, any questions you have about this truck, about what I'm going to do in the future, anything about me. I want you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So that's pretty much it. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, do yourself the favor and subscribe, because we got some big things coming soon. And as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I realized that I'm going to be titling this video tuning my LS Swap C10 or something, so I can't leave you guys without some kind of performance involved with the truck. Before, I would punch it and, like in the beginning, it just bounced off the rev limiter, but now it's pretty good, so I'm going to slow down and do a little bit of a pull for you guys. Alright, ready? gonna miss it? Am I gonna miss it? Am I gonna miss it? Am I gonna miss it? Oh, I didn't miss it. Wow. Isn't that crazy?